It's the POV Sports Show on ItShoresRadioLive.com. It's Shores Radio on the TuneIn app. I'm Dondre Donio Phoenix. Now, just real quick now, just to show you how it's such a small world and the degrees of separation is real slim. Now, check this out. Now, my homie Wills, he put me down with his brother who manages boxers, okay? And he was doing some promotions with Roy Jones. He invited me to a couple of fights, but I was unable to make them because, kids, work, and everything like that. So I wasn't able to make them. But come to find out, this same brother is the first cousin of my brother Joey down in Atlanta. Crazy, crazy, crazy small world. So POV Sports, I would like to introduce you to none other than Snapper of Snappers Boxing Management. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing there?
Good, man. I'm good. Actually, great, man. And it's great to have you on. Just to let you know, man, I'm a huge boxing fan, and I actually boxed a little, growing up, and just trying to find my way. Coming up, we played all the sports: baseball, basketball, football, box, karate. We did it all. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, my mother was like, "Look, you playing all these sports, and if you playing all these sports, you're not going to be able to focus on your schoolwork. So you got to narrow it down to one." She didn't play about school, so I said, well, so it was a toss-up between boxing, basketball, and football, and I had to narrow it down to one, so I narrowed it down to basketball. But still, I'm a huge fan of boxing, always have been, and once I found out, a man told me about you, and I'm like, yo, we got to get him on the show. So you got a big fight coming up, but before we get into that, let's talk about your management company, and then how you actually got started.
Well, I got started in 2010. I always been a part of boxing. I always, been around a part of boxing behind the scenes, and loving boxing. Going to all type of events, and I linked up with Roy. Roy says, "Listen, I see you love boxing. Go back home to Baltimore, and you get your manager's license, and you manage the guys and I promote them." So, I went back, got my manager's license, linked up with Roy. Roy kept his word, and I got, so big into the management, I started, co-managing Roy myself. So, it didn't get to the point that he started promoting. I just, I hit the ground running and got Roy, my idol, a fight. And we've been best friends ever since. That's my guy, my best friend, and we talk daily, several times a day. And that's where I am today because of Roy.
Man, that's crazy. So how did you meet Roy?
Going out in Vegas and always going to different events, and when you start to see familiar faces and their passion, and his passion for boxing, and he knew mine by always seeing me coming out to the event. Two of both greats, we joined together, and here we are today.
Man, that's great. That's an incredible story right there. Incredible story. And then to see the success that you're having 6 years later is just incredible. Talk about the, actually, before we get into the fight that's coming up, where are you based out of?
Right now, I'm based out of Las Vegas.
Okay. And how many fighters do you have?
8.
8, okay. And all different weight classes?
Yes, welterweight, super middleweight, couple welterweights, lightweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight Russian. Okay. Now tell us about the big fights you have coming up on CBS Sports. Well, I have Malik Iceman Hawkins out of Baltimore. He's going for 10-0. Right now, he's currently 9-0 with 7 KOs. He's one of the hottest prospects in the welterweight division, and anybody who knows boxing knows this. And he's getting his just due. That he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, and we have something in the near future of early as next year that he's going to be fighting for some type of title.
Okay,
and he's going to win.
Wow. And what's his name again?
Malik Iceman Hawkins from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
And he shares the same trainer as Javante Tank Davis, that signed with Floyd Mayweather. Coach, Calvin Ford and Kenny Ellis.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what weight class is he in?
He's the welterweight division.
Well, okay. All right, definitely. Oh, man, because that welterweight division is thick.
Yeah, it's thick. Yeah, it's very, very thick. And, Malik is the truth, man. And, our manager's dream is to have a guy like him. And he's very disciplined. He's 20 years old. His amateur record was 101. He's 93 wins and I believe 8 losses. That's impeccable for a young kid. And if you go back in history, anybody who has an amateur pedigree such as that, they always became champions. And that's he's a good kid, and I have something in there.
Yeah, I see, man. You got, like you say, you got over 100 amateur fights, man. You ready? You definitely coming in ready at the pro level, sure. Man, who would you say that he remind you of, if anybody?
Well, he said Tommy Hearns and Roy Jones Jr. But Malik is a special kid for 20. Like his IQ for boxing is so high at 20. It's remarkable. It doesn't come. It's God gifted. He's God gifted when it comes to that. And you don't see that out of a 20-year-old this often. I have. And there's no doubt in my mind that he will be champion. Definitely. He definitely would be champion. And Malik, matter of fact, I got a call. He's going to Philly as Tuesday to be one of the sparring partners for Julian Williams, J-Rock, who's fighting one of the Charlo brothers. That's that's how much they think of him. One of his guys. They called me, and I thought it was an honor and it was a taste of class. They reached out. That goes to show me that they think that he's good enough to be in there with Julian Williams. And Julian Williams is 22-0, and Malik's 9-0. So what that says about Malik Hawkins?
Yeah, man. I tell you what, man. He better not mess around and let Iceman whip him in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Iceman, he's looking forward to it. Let's say that. I'm sure. Definitely, man. That's a good look right there for sure, man. A combination of Hearns and Roy Jones, that's lethal right there.
The kid is phenomenal, man. He's a phenomenal guy, man, and he the difference between a champion and an opponent. Opponents, they go to the gym when they get called for a fight. A champion lives in the gym, and he's a 20-year-old champion because he lives in the gym.
Man, that's great, man. That's great, man. And with your tutelage and Roy's tutelage, man, hey, sky's the limit for the kid for sure. Sky's the limit. What's the big? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I also have 2 other guys out of Roy's camp personally. Jamal Harris, he's a welterweight out of Pensacola, Florida, and lightweight Freddie Wilhite. He's a 5-0 right now. And this kid you got to watch out for. He's a lightweight, and this guy, man, when I tell you he's the truth, him and this guy Jamal Harris, anybody who signed with Snapper Boxing Management and they see me standing on the other side of the ring, they know that my guy's a threat.
Okay. Yeah, man. That's it sounds like, man, you building up a stable like Crunch did back in the day in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do for us, man. It's about the fighter, It's about the fighter. It's not about the manager. It's up to the manager to make the right decisions for the fighter. But at the end of the day, the fighter has to be in there, dedicating their life and risking their life. So they should be the ones compensated for it. So I'm a strong believer in that. That's why a lot of guys like signing with me, because I'm for the fighter,
Yeah, and then at the same time, you have to seek out the talent too. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to know, okay, this guy has it, and this guy that. And God may have the skills, but if they don't have the heart and the desire and the will and that desire to put in that work, like you said, like with Iceman, he's in the gym, he's putting that work in. And if they don't have that, and you can see that. You know what I mean? And if you can always have a stable of guys just to make a paycheck, but obviously it sounds like you're looking for champions.
Absolutely. that's my dream, is to help these kids, get out of their situations and show them the right path to become champions. And that's the greatest joy for me. It's not even about the dollar. Of course, that everybody want to be compensated and be able to take care of their families, and they should be compensated. But to me, the biggest joy is knowing that I changed somebody's life, and be able to change. That's a trophy for me. That's my trophy.
Yeah, and that's the difference with boxing compared to any other sport. One, that's an individual sport, and two, it's the backgrounds of the majority of the fighters. They come from not the easiest of backgrounds, so a lot of them are challenging their energy, into their craft. You know what I'm saying? So, and you see so many stories where guys come up from a hard upbringing, and things are not put on a silver platform, and they have to work not just in the ring, but outside the ring as well, to get to a place of being a champion and being able to take care of their families and giving them a great life. So, man, hats off to you, because I know as a manager, I know it's similar to being a coach, that it's more than just what's going on in the ring. You're there for them as a mentor and guidance, father figure, the whole nine. So, and you take on everything that they bring to the table. You take that on.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm that sponge.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna pay a couple bills, and we'll be right back. All right. It's Yours Radio. It's Yours Radio Live. Man, Donnie O. POV Sports Show. Snappers, boxing management. Got Snapper with us. Keep it right here. It's Yours Radio Live.
Shining stars. Stellar matchups.
Anthony feeling it. Puts it in.
Marquee moments. The NBA, Wednesdays and Fridays live on Watch ESPN.
ESPN, serving sports fans everywhere.
Keep listening to It's Yours Radio Live all season long to win free tickets to see the Washington Wizards play against the NBA's best, like Golden State, Cleveland, LA, Toronto, Minnesota, Philadelphia, New York, Chicago, Houston, and so many more. Monumental Sports and It's Yours Radio Live giving you free tickets to see the Washington Wizards all season long on It's Yours Radio Live.
Welcome back to the POV Sports Show. It's your man, Donnie O. It's Yours Radio Live. It's Yours Radio Live.com. It's Yours Radio on the TuneIn app. Have Snapper of Snappers Boxing Management. Big fight coming up. And,
yes, sir.
And where's that fight at? Where's that fight at?
It's in Sloan, Iowa, and it will be aired on CBS Sports Network.
Okay, and what's the date on that?
November the 11th.
Okay, all right, my man, cool. So we're definitely gonna be looking forward to that, and we definitely gonna put it out so the people can tune in and see the Iceman go to work for sure. Oh, look, now I was going through a couple of articles, a couple of news articles before got online with you, and I saw that the MGM National Harbor is in the works, and I know it's gonna be a great state of the art venue for boxing. So I know it has to excite you to have a venue like that on the East Coast.
Yes, it does. It does, and it's going to be a great platform for a lot of good talent down there in the D.C., Baltimore area, and Virginia. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be huge. I think it's a brilliant idea for boxing to be right there. So I would definitely love to be a part of it.
Yeah, and I'm sure. And I was just thinking, man, you have your guys, especially that would be like the home ring for Iceman. Break that joint in,
Yeah, it's supposed to Maryland, so definitely.
Yeah, man, that's indeed. So anything else you like to let us know before we sign off?
Well, yeah, I have my own line of earphones. You can go to www.mysbmsportsedition.com. They'll be in stores around the world October the 31st. So everyone can please support that. I have another story with a lady named Lloyd from Baltimore. She has brain cancer, and it was a remarkable story. She wasn't supposed to live, and it traveled to her lungs, and now 10, 15 years later she's still living, and wow. she was supposed to be sterile, and she's still around. So SBM is supporting that, endorsing that movement with cancer, and we're going to do a 52-state walk. It's going to be a lifetime, journey. So I'm just excited to be a part of that as well. So we be doing big things, music business and boxing, and just trying to do what's right for the SPM brand, and help out the community.
That's great, brother. That's great, giving back, and not just receiving, but giving back in return. That's great. That's great.
That's most important. That's how you get your blessings, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. That's right, man. Giving is just like receiving, backwards. You know what I mean? So
sincerely, though. You gotta get
exactly.
Sincerely.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we appreciate you. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you coming on, man. And anytime you got anything going on, be it anything in the community, or you building your brand and you need to want to promote it. Of course, your fighters and everything that you're doing with Snappers Boxing, it's home for you. So, ain't nothing but a phone call away, and we can make it happen for sure.
Oh, and then one more thing. Just open up a Bells Bombing, SBM, Bells Bombing in Baltimore for Maryland. So just stay tuned. Go to my page. Follow me on Snapper Boxing Management on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Everything Snappers Boxing Management, and definitely support the movement.
For sure, man. Look at you, man. You're doing your thing. For sure, my man. Snappers Boxing Management, SPM. Appreciate you, big brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No question. All right, that'll wrap it up for right now. I'm going to go to pay some bills, and then we'll be right back. The POV Sports Show, It's Yours Radio Live. It's Yours Radio on your TuneIn app.
ESPN, the home court of college hoops, with Big Monday. Oh, my goodness. Super Tuesday. Wednesday night hoops. Holy cow. Thursday night showcase. And Saturday prime time. ESPN, the home court of college hoops. Be there all season long on ESPN.